When you have chronic health issues like digestive problems, autoimmune conditions, or even mental health issues like anxiety and depression, choosing the right foods and supplements for your system can become confusing and overwhelming. You may be following well-meaning advice from practitioners, friends, coworkers, and the media, but still never really know if the things that you're taking are right for you. The good news is that there's a really easy way to ask your body simple questions like, should I eat this? Should I take this supplement? And if so, how often and how much? When you take this approach, you tap into the wisdom of your body and you allow it to tell you exactly what it needs for optimal health. Imagine fewer digestive upsets, better sleep, improved clarity and mental focus, and just feeling better every day. All of that is possible when you're able to attune to your body's specific needs. And it's actually really easy to do this. All you need to know is how to ask, and that's what I'm going to teach you today. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Paige Apgar. I'm an energy medicine practitioner. Over the last 10 years, I've worked with hundreds of clients with chronic physical and mental health conditions. I spend a lot of time energy testing my clients because energy testing is a really simple biofeedback technique that allows us to accurately assess exactly what's going on in the system and what it wants and needs most at that time. What I know from my work is that your body has incredible wisdom and it knows exactly what it wants and exactly what it needs for its own healing and optimal health. Ultimately, trying to guess what you need or follow general guidelines isn't nearly as effective as asking the body directly. I've personally been using self-testing for years on foods, supplements, stones, oils, and all of the different personal products that I use on a regular basis. As you go through the process of self-testing and creating this new relationship with your system, you'll make all kinds of discoveries. One of my biggest takeaways was that my body doesn't want the same thing every single day, and when it comes to supplements, it never wants them according to the recommended dosage on the package. Working with my body in this way has completely changed how I approach nutrition. And I also spend a lot less money on all those supplements that I didn't actually need. So consider the changes you might make in your own life as a result. Today I'm going to teach you one very simple self-test called the General Indicator Test. But before we begin, I want to give you a little bit of information about what we're actually doing when we test. Energy testing is also called muscle testing or muscle response testing, and it comes from the field of applied kinesiology. The important thing to know about energy testing is that what we're testing for is not the strength of the muscle, it's the strength of the energy flowing through that muscle. When you bring a substance into your field, your body and your energy system is going to react to that substance. It may increase your energy, it may decrease your energy, or it might just remain neutral. And that is what we're looking for when we do the self-test. We want to know, does this substance benefit you? Is it increasing your energy? And ultimately, is your body saying yes to this substance? Okay, let's get to some testing. I'm going to teach you the General Indicator Test. I think this one is the easiest one to get started with, and one thing I like about it is it gives you a range of answers. So it isn't just a yes or no test. You can use it in that way, but you can also use it to get a sense of, is this thing neutral? Is it beneficial to me? Or is it a negative? So you'll see what I mean in just a minute. Let's start by getting into position. So you're just going to stand in a nice relaxed posture. You want to be as relaxed as you can be throughout this process. I recommend that you set the intention of just being curious, making discoveries, seeing where this takes you. Here's how the test works. You're going to raise one arm, and if you have a problem with your shoulders, you should choose the one that is in the best shape. And I'll say shoulders or any other muscles in your arm. If there's a problem, if one side of the body is better than the other, go with the side that's best, okay? So you're going to allow your arm to raise. So here I go. I'm going to take a nice deep breath in and I'm just going to raise my arm until it comfortably stops. And I'm going to squint, closing one eye, and I'm looking at where my fingers are, what they're lining up with on the wall in front of me. So I want to make a mental note of that place. Now this is really important. You don't want to be looking at a blank wall with nothing on it. You're much better off looking at bookshelves, or anything that gives you lots of different objects at different levels that you can line up with. Your neutral, and then this is my neutral, so wherever my arms stop naturally is my neutral. Your neutral is probably going to be somewhere like this, right in this range. It's not going to be up. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when you go up, you're engaging the muscle. So your neutral is where your arm comfortably stops. So this is something I want us to go over a little bit as we're getting started, because it's really important. A lot of people will say, but I can raise my arm all the way up. Obviously, yes you can, but that's not what this is about. This is about feeling into the energy, right? And you don't have to feel the energy, but it's a different mindset. You're not making it happen, you're allowing it to happen. So let's try it again. Deep breath in. And let's raise the arm. Squint and see what you're lined up with. Okay, so now I know exactly where my neutral is. Now we're going to bring in a substance. So grab a substance. I've got 5 here that I'm going to test. I think I'll start with this one. These are vegan gummies. So basically these are just sugar, pure sugar with some other stuff mixed in. So I'm going to hold this right here at my 3rd chakra. This is where we hold substances when we're testing. So if you don't know where your 3rd chakra is, it's right around the area of your diaphragm, a couple inches above your navel. So you're just holding that right there. Okay, now I'm going to take a deep breath in and out. And allow my arm to lift. And it's way down from where it was before. You can probably see that through the video. So what that's telling me is I'm down from my neutral position. Going down means my body doesn't want this. If it's a little bit down, it means it doesn't want it a little bit. The farther down you get, the less it wants it. When you're down here, that means this is not going to be good for you. And there can be, variations on that as well. That could be something that's going to make you sick, or just really leave you not feeling well in some way or another, or that's going to cause some other reaction in your body that you are unaware of. But the bottom line is your body's saying, no, do not eat this. Okay, that's one thing. So let's go to coconut water. I wanted to do this because it's a liquid. I wanted to bring in a variety of things for you to see. So I'm going to do the same thing here. You can just follow along with me. Grab something else in your own house. Let's do it again, holding it right there at your belly. Nice deep breath in and out. Now ideally, as you're doing this, I'll just make a quick note here. It's good to have your substances in one area so that you can stay in one place, because once you've aligned with a place on the wall, you want to be able to keep going back to it. If you move and go to a different place, you need to reset. You need to see where your neutral is, what you're lining up with in whatever area you've moved to, okay? So I've stayed in the same place. Deep breath in and out. And allow the arm to lift. And this one is pretty much exactly aligned with my neutral position. That means that my body's not saying no, it's not saying yes, I want this. It's just, yeah, you can drink this. It's not going to be a problem. Now, on other days, this might be a huge yes. And this is something to be aware of. This is what my body is saying about this right now. So when we test, we're really getting a sense of what our body wants in that moment. And then the way to figure out what your body wants in general and over time is to test every day. That way you can get a sense of the things your body just generally doesn't like and the things that it generally does like. And then within those categories, you can get more and more specific. Okay, I'm going to go to this soup now. And again, different form of packaging. This is a can. You don't need to worry about the packaging. That's another big question that comes up. What if, my body doesn't like the plastic? What if it doesn't want this metal? If you're someone with a particular sensitivity to one of those things, then I would say, yes, that could be a concern. But if you're not aware of an allergy to one of these things or something like an extreme sensitivity, then I wouldn't worry about the packaging, okay? So I've got this can of soup. This is mushroom bisque. Deep breath in and out. I'm going to allow my arm to raise. And that is neutral again. So my body's not saying yes to this can of soup right now. It's a neutral. I could have it or not. Let's see. Next, we're going to do chocolate. Chocolate, the one everyone wants to know about. This is dark chocolate, and when you're testing on things like chocolate, you should test all of the different types of chocolate, right? You can have a lot of fun with this. Okay, so here I go on chocolate. Deep breath in and out. And, oh, I'm getting a yes on that chocolate. That's a good thing. So my hand went a good 6 inches above where it was before. So my body is saying that right now, this chocolate would be a benefit to me. Now, there could be a lot of reasons for that. It could be some nutritional benefit from the chocolate. It could be that there's caffeine in this chocolate and my body could use a little caffeine, just a little energy. So I don't need to know, right? I don't need to know exactly why. I don't need to know all the components. I know some of you will want to know that. I want to keep this simple. You don't need to know that. Now the last thing I'm going to test is a fresh vegetable. This is a baby carrot. And I'll do one, and then we'll add to that and see what happens. I could test the whole bag, right? And here's something fun to do. Try testing one, try testing the whole bag, and see if there's a difference. Okay, so here I go. Deep breath in and out. Relaxing. No expectations. Really important here, just a quick note, it's really important that you don't have any particular expectations about the substance that you're holding, right? That will change your mindset. That can affect your test. You want to stay as neutral as you possibly can. Do I care what my body says about this carrot? No, I really don't. I could eat it or not eat it. I'm fine with that, right? So here we go. Deep breath in and out. And my body does not want this carrot right now. Now let's try this. Let's add to it, because sometimes it says no to 1 because what it really wants is 5. So let's see if that's the case. Nope, staying in pretty much the same place. And we'll do this one more time. And all of this is live in the moment, you guys. So I could do this tomorrow and it might be totally different because tomorrow's a different day. So here's something to note. It's not getting worse with adding more carrots. So it's not saying, I don't want that, and if you eat a bunch, it's going to go way down. It's just saying, it's staying in the same place of, no, I just really don't want those carrots, right? Now, what would make this different tomorrow? Well, what you eat today can affect how you test tomorrow. Now, to recap, does it mean that my body doesn't ever want carrots? No, it doesn't. It means that it doesn't want carrots right now, today. I want to show you one more technique. This is how you would test on a vitamin or supplement and figure out exactly how much you need. Raise my arm. And that's a yes. That's above where I was before. So that's my body saying, yes, I do want this. Now let's ask exactly how many I should take. It's the same process. I'm going to start with just one of these capsules. Holding it again at my third chakra, nice deep breath in and out. and 1 is a little bit lower. So my body's saying it wants more than 1. Let's try 2. And 2 puts me right where I was when I tested on the whole bottle. Now here's another interesting thing to do. I'm going to add 1 more and let's see what happens. I'm a little bit lower. I could take 3. I'm still strong. I'm still above neutral, but I'm a little lower than I was on 2. And for me, that's a sign that the optimal amount is 2. So this is really, really fascinating when you start doing this with all of your supplements. And I highly recommend that you get into a practice of testing every day, because you're going to see some really fascinating fluctuations. And for you, that is such valuable information about your particular system. Self-testing is an art as well as a science, and there's a lot of depth to what you can do with it once you get the hang of it. For that reason, I'm creating a course to teach you various different self-tests and support you in your learning process, as well as to help you interpret the subtlety and the nuance of the results that you get. Ultimately, this is about creating a new relationship with your body where you're allowing your body's wisdom to speak. And remember, this is easy. You can do this. Until next time, happy testing!